Okay, this will be an interesting one. It's not something I like. Once again, it's another thing that I don't understand, but it's popular. Like a lot of popular things I don't understand. I'm going to put it at 70.7. Yeah, just going to put it there like that. No, we're not going to use that. Oh, fuck. Okay. Going to add some contrast. Yeah, another popular thing that I find boring. What do we got? We got here the Daily Telegraph, and it shows a bunch of football players on the front. I'm not into footy. I just can't get myself interested. A lot of popular things I do dislike. I do not have an interest in. Now, the back of this looks even more interesting. We might just do the front anyway. But yeah, I'm just not into footy and sport and all those activities that people just love to read about and watch on TV and shit like that. I just don't have any interest in that sort of shit. I've got no time for it either. But I know a lot of people love their team and they love their footy club, and I just can't get into football, folks. I just can't understand what's so good about it, what's so exciting. But that looks interesting. I think that's a good one. So I just don't understand how people just get so crazed about their footy team. I just have no time, no fucking interest in it. I just can't bring myself to liking the game. I was brought up to hate football. Actually, it was my parents that taught me not to enjoy it, not to like it, and that's okay because I've grown up to hate football or footy. I just don't have any allegiance anymore. Not any. I did have once. I did like it for one season or not actually a season, because I was being bullied at work by some people who were supporters of another football team, and they were ganging up on me because I live on the North Shore, or I was living on the Northern Beaches, and that's the Manly Sea Eagles territory, and these people hated Manly Warringah, which is the team, and I don't follow fucking football, but they were treating me as if I was a fucking follower, so I followed it to make them look stupid, and basically then I found that these Manly Sea Eagles, or Manly Warringah, were actually winning. And these fucking idiots ended up looking stupid, but I actually left the workplace in disgust because of their bullying. And I never got to see the shocked look on their faces when the Sea Eagles won. I bet they were fucking embarrassed and were hoping and praying that they wouldn't see me say suck shit, because I never got to see them after that. I did see one person, I have seen him, but we didn't talk about the footy match. But he was only joining in because the stupid other boss was ganging up on me. So that was the only time I followed the football, was to laugh at the bullies, to make the bullies. Well, I never actually got to see them after the match. I wish I could have. I'm actually thinking that's going to make a better centre. So I never got to see them, folks. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see them and to tell them how stupid they are for doing that. But basically, I know that they would have felt really dumb and really worried that I might come back and harass them and tell them suck shit. Because they deserved it, folks. They really fucking deserved it. And I deserved that win. Yes, I don't follow football, and I only followed it because I saw that the Sea Eagles were winning, and that would be In fact, they trounced. I don't know what the opponent was. I forgot who the opponent was, but basically they lost and they were trounced by the Manly Sea Eagles. So don't count the folks. Don't count the chicks before they hatch. You can't assume, because you make an ass out of you and me. And that's what these people did. They assumed and they made asses out of themselves, thinking that the Sea Eagles were going to lose, and they didn't, and they fucking won. And I'm really happy for that one series of football. That's the only time I enjoyed footy, was during that match, or those matches. Something was out there, guys. It means that there is such a thing as karma. Karma really got them and bit them on the arse. You've got to be careful of karma, because what you give is what you get in deserve. And that proves that karma does exist. And karma wasn't happy with what these idiots were doing to me. And I wasn't even a fucking footy supporter. You know, I couldn't give a flying fuck. In normal circumstances, I probably couldn't give a fuck if the Sea Eagles won or not. But basically, or maybe I did, it's a bonus if they win, but the general consensus is I don't generally really care that much. I don't care anymore. It was only just for that moment in history that the karma had to come and bite these bitches on the arse. So I don't care anymore about the footy. If I do hear that they've won, I think it's nice if they won, but I don't generally care about if they win anymore. It was just for that particular moment in time that I just forgot to put two of them in. Yeah. Oops. So yeah, that was the time when I really gave a flying fuck about football, was in that instance. But that was a special, extenuating situation. So yeah, be careful, folks. Karma is a bitch, and she does bite. And she does have claws and teeth. So yeah, don't try that, what these idiots at my former workplace did, or you might just look like a fucking idiot. And they were very fortunate that I didn't come back and harass them about the win. I could have just walked in that day or that time, and I could have fucking given them a hard time. I could have really made them red-faced, but I didn't. I was good enough not to do that. So there you go. But anyway, that looks really quite colourful. I think now we can call this demo quits.